Hey guys, Arnetto here, and today I'm gonna be continuing my What If Naruto Got Venom, and yeah, this is what Naruto will look like what Naruto looks like when he transforms into the normal form, not the original form of Venom. So yeah, this is what Naruto will look like when he transforms. Well, when Venom just surrounds himself around Naruto, not completely transforms. And this is what Naruto does look like when he fully transforms. And yeah, and we continue this off where, well, we see Naruto. We go to a little bit after Hiruzen told, well, Naruto told, well, Venom showed himself towards the Rookie Nine and Hiruzen. And yeah, later that day, well, the next day before the signing of Team Squad happened, Hiruzen called, well, everybody that was there when Naruto showed Venom to, to them, which was pretty much everyone, the Genins, and all the teachers that were there, and Hiruzen. So yeah, he just called everyone except himself there, which included Naruto. So yeah, and Naruto would be the one to knock on the door first because he was the first one to get there. And when he would open the door, Hiruzen was like, Naruto. See, you got here first. And yeah, Naruto was like, yes, sir. Yes, old man. I'm here first. So, I'll be waiting. Yeah, then. Yeah, then Naruto would just put himself against a corner and just completely erase his presence because, yeah. And he's doing it without Venom surrounding him. And, yeah, Venom or Naruto haven't met Kurama at this point. But if in my previous part I said they did, I'm gonna retcon that, and yeah, Naruto or Venom haven't met Kurama yet. So yeah, and then when everybody else got there, yeah, he made a certain type of law that no one's gonna know except these people. And yeah, and Hiruzen would start speaking. From now on, if any of you try, speak or even try to spread the word about Naruto having a being inside of him, Naruto would cut Hiruzen off and be right behind him. He'd be like, I'm pretty sure the third Hokage is gonna it's gonna grant me the power to kill any of you that tries to speak of Venom. And yeah, Hiruzen would be like, yes, that is correct in Naruto. And yeah, Naruto would be like, And yeah, Naruto would just have a evil smile on his face when he just sees some of the girls' faces just turn pale, especially the ones that like to to make a rumor about something like this. And yeah, then we get to later in that day, and all the teams are in the original except Naruto's team, which he not in the team that Hinata was on. Because, yeah, those teams are swapped. With Sakura being on the team that Hinata would have been on, and Hinata being on Naruto's team. But that ain't the ship. No, it is not. Because, well, I feel like if I brought Venom into this universe, why can't I bring someone else? I already got the ship, but you guys, if you guys aren't able to find out who I'm shipping Naruto with before this person finds themselves into this universe, I'll let you guys choose the next what if I go for. A new what if idea. That I do. So yeah. And yeah, Kakashi, and yeah, Naruto already doesn't like Kakashi because he is late and has poor excuses for being late. It is actually Naruto had a shadow clone just watching Kakashi. And before Kakashi could realize someone was watching him, the clone dispersed. And Naruto already gained the knowledge of what Kakashi really was doing. And yeah, Hinata would, and yeah, when Kakashi asked them to introduce themselves, Hinata would have asked to give them an example. And yeah, Kakashi would have said the same thing he did in the original. And yeah, Naruto being like, great. Just being like, great. But under his breath, this is going to be troublesome. And yeah, Venom inside his mind, like, yes, it will be, partner. But we'll have to endure this. Man. And yet Naruto was like, yes. And yeah. Naruto, yeah, then Kakashi would ask Sasuke first because, yeah, he's like that. And yeah, Kakashi and Sasuke would be like, my likes hanging out with Naruto and training. My dislikes anyone that is fangirls and people that are obsessed with me. My dream, I have no dream, but a goal to kill a certain someone. And yeah, that would still stay the same, sadly. And yeah, Hinata would say her likes and dislikes, and then she would like, and yeah, and for her dream, she would say that she wants to be the best she can be, and yeah. And yeah, Naruto was giving a code demeanor to just Kakashi and everyone else. He was just showing his true self to them. And yeah, then when Kakashi called on Naruto was like, my likes, hanging out with Sasuke, training, and knowing more about this world. My dislikes, anyone that can't protect themselves. My goal or dream, become the strongest shinobi lot to ever be born. And yeah, And another thing that Naruto said for his dislikes, people that lie to themselves. And yeah. And yeah, when he actually like, all right, tomorrow meet me at training ground 7 and don't eat breakfast or you'll puke. Trying to scare them, but Naruto seeing something way more scarier than Kakashi, which is staring around with a blank expression and be like, sure, whatever you say, and just walk away. Yeah, then once Naruto got into his house, while Naruto was walking towards his house, Venom was looking over Naruto's memories to see if there's anything that Naruto has forgotten that he may want to know. And he did find one thing. Something that Naruto has forgotten or couldn't even remember. His birth and who his parents were and what and the reason why people called him a demon. And yeah, then like, partner, there's something I need to show you. It's been something that you've been asking the third Hokage for a long time. And yet Naruto would be like, show me. And yeah, then Venom would like pretty much just put Naruto's very first memories to the front to show Naruto his memories of Minato and Kushina giving birth to him. Yeah, Masumi and hurting them. And then seeing a huge nine-tailed beast having it shooting down with Minato doing some type of hand signs. And then the rest of it going into himself. And yeah, Naruto knowing exactly what the tail beasts are. And knowing the name for people that have tail beasts inside of them. And yeah, Naruto would like, and yeah, he would have a tear going down his face. He'd be like, looks like the fourth was my father. I will wait to tell Hiruzen of my discovery. And I'll wait to tell him of what I've remembered until we are stronger. Is that alright with you, Venom? And yeah, Venom's like, of course, partner. But for now, let's get a little bit stronger so we can have a chat with his tail beast. And yeah, Naruto would nod. And yeah, all through that, Naruto wouldn't get any sleep because yeah, he would be trying to make Venom resist and yeah, let's just say there is no any sound jutsus that are in the Narutoverse are not high enough to harm Venom, but the fire jutsus, yeah, they can harm Venom at this moment, but Naruto is trying to help Venom get resistance towards fire. And yet, Venom being like, kid, you better not kill me with this. And yet, Naruto like, I won't try to. But if we do die, at least we try to give you resistance. And yeah, Venom was like, alright, you better hope this works, or I'm gonna eat one of your organs. And yeah, Naruto was like, fine. And yeah, it would actually work. It would actually start to work. And yeah, Venom was like, now this is interesting. I wonder why I didn't try this before. And yeah, Naruto would just say, maybe because you haven't thought of it before, Venom. And yeah, Venom's like, true. So, what now, partner? I'm like, now. And we'll continue doing this until we'll, we'll have this as a part of our training until you can completely resist fire. And yeah, Venom was like, this is a great idea, partner. I wonder how this go. And yeah, Naruto was like, only one way to find out. And yeah, Naruto is, and yeah, instead of Naruto having being most efficient in one type of chakra nature, he's mostly efficient in three: wind, water, and lightning. But he can be taught the other two, or the other ones, which is earth and fire. So yeah, if I have missed one, my bad. But if I didn't, yeah. And yeah, Naruto would, yeah, then the morning would come and Naruto would eat breakfast, special for two, and go to the training grounds. And yeah, he would just see Sasuke and Sakura, yeah, looking like they haven't eaten breakfast. Yeah, then it would become pretty close to noon. And Naruto would start to get hungry, but Naruto would ignore his stomach. And yeah, then Naruto would be like, please, Venom, don't eat one of my organs. Just endure for a little bit, alright? And yeah, Venom's like, alright, Naruto. Also, I believe our sensei done this to make us weaker. And yeah, Naruto like, yes. Sometimes I hate this kind of type of stuff. And yeah, like, agreed. But at least it will be nice to see what he's capable of. Are we going to show our secret to him? And Naruto was like, not yet, Venom. Not yet. Let's wait until later on. Yeah, and when Kakashi would get there finally, all three of them, yeah, Naruto would be annoyed with Kakashi's idea of fun. And yeah, Kakashi was like, alright, you guys have to, before noon, you have to take these bells from me. And he would pull up two bells, and yeah, he'd have to agree, like, but there's only two. And yeah, Kakashi, like, yeah, and the one that doesn't get the second bell has to go back to the academy. And yeah, Naruto would like, in his mind, would like, teamwork. Well, this works already for us, right, Venom? Yeah, Venom, like, yes, me and you always have to work together, so this is easy peasy for us. And yeah, then she would say begin, and yeah, all three of them would back up into the forest. Well, yeah, that was a part of Naruto. But Kakashi doesn't know this. Doesn't even know that venom exists. And Naruto would quickly make two shadow clones to go to Hinata and Sasuke and tell them this is a teamwork exercise and that they need to work together. And since Sasuke is friends with Naruto, he's like, alright, Naruto, lead me to the original Naruto. And in clone Naruto would take him to the original Naruto. Hinata would ask the same thing from the clone. And and Naruto will go, alright, here's the plan. And then we do it. We skip ahead a little bit, and then we see Sasuke come out and throwing a fireball towards Kakashi. And Naruto technically only knows how to fight with a sword, and technically only knows a little bit of Finjutsu and Taijutsu, but a lot more in Taijutsu. And there was a section of the library, and Naruto over like a few years, and during the time Naruto was with Venom, well, Venom was with him. Naruto went to the library and searched up a lot about every single clan's DNA. So and Naruto wanted Venom to alter his DNA, that the part of his DNA that was Uzumaki, to Senju. And Venom did that. So now he's technically a Senju, but born from an Uzumaki. And he also wanted Venom to alter the Namikaze part of his DNA to Hyuga's DNA. And Venom would do so. So now Naruto is a Senju Hyuga. Actually, no. He would just ask Venom to change his DNA to have Senju. Venom did that, but not the Hyuga part. Scratch that. He didn't do that. And that was before Naruto finally showed his everything. And let's just say Naruto's chakra pool is far greater. And when Naruto and so when Sasuke still fights Kakashi like an original, Naruto would come out of the woods with 5 shadow clones right behind him. And they would all surround Kakashi and all fight him. And Kakashi would be like, well, alright, let's do this. And you'd actually play his book away and start fighting them. And he would realize that the Naruto clones and Naruto himself are pretty good in combat and taijutsu. And then Hinata would come from above, will jump from the wood and try to strike Kakashi from above. But would miss, and Kakashi wouldn't realize it, but one of the Naruto's clones snatched the bells and grabbed them without Kakashi realizing. Well, actually, no, all three of them, 3 or 4 would be working together, except Venom wouldn't be helping because, Naruto would ask him not to. So, all 3 of them would be working together until the time was up. And at the last moment, Naruto and Sasuke almost touched the bells. Well, touched the bells, but they ran out of time. And Kakashi was like, well, you guys, and he would be like, he would have an angry face and like, you guys pass. And Hinata and Sasuke would be like, what? And Naruto would be like, he wasn't gonna pass us as long. The only reason we passed is because we were together. That is it. After all, teams need to work together to be a perfect team. If they don't work together, they will eventually die. After all, in my book, people that don't help their teammates or their comrades are worse than a parasite. Or trash. Mike, in the way I see it, anyone that don't help their comrades are trash. More than trash. And Kakashi was like, interesting. And then we're gonna try to skip to when they did, and they did a lot of D-rank missions, and Sasuke was kind of getting tired of them, but Naruto was like, he would kindly ask the third Hokage for a new rank, something higher than a D rank, at least a C rank mission. And then Ruzan would have asked Kakashi if he thinks his team is ready for that, and Kakashi would be like, I think they're ready, and then Ruzan like, all right, Hanzo, Birch Bearder come in, and then Birch Bearder would come in and be like, you think these guys are good? These kids can take me to my village? And Naruto would just look at him. Pretty much all 3 of them would just look at him like, you're a drunk. Naruto would just look at him like, you're a drunk idiot that has no clue who we are. So shut your trap. Unless you have any information on us, shut your trap. Or I'll make you. And then Hiruzen like, true Naruto, but he is your client, so at least give him some respect. And Naruto was like, fine, this better be worth it. This better be worth the trouble. And then they would head out. And during the mission, Naruto, when they're walking by, Naruto would see, walking towards the village, Naruto would see a puddle immediately. And Naruto would just like, and he would just grab, and Naruto would then grab a kunai from one of his pouches, and be ready for an attack. Yeah, then the Demon Brothers pop out and go for a strike. But then Naruto, being as fast as he is, we just cut one of the Demon Brothers' throat. And throw the kunai that had one of the Demon Brothers' blood on it would then throw the kunai straight for the other Demon Brother's head. And the moment the other Demon Brother turned around that didn't have it cut, didn't get a slice at the throat, the moment he turned around, he would get stabbed through the head, and fall to the ground dead, with the other one slowly dying. Naruto, I'm like, now, Kazuna, are you telling us what you are hiding? And yeah, Kazuna would tell them, and yeah, Naruto would be like, I understand the money situation, but you could have at least given Hiruzen at third Hokage at least a little bit more information. But if we don't go on this mission, it'll become higher eventually. Possibly to a rank that some ninjas can't handle. Well, most ninjas can't handle. And yeah, Kakashi could see Naruto's reason and be like, alright, we want to continue and we want to go back. And yeah, pretty much all of them would say, we want to continue, and yeah, Naruto. And yeah, Kakashi would be like, alright, let's go. And yeah, all of them want to continue, then a mist would come upon them, and yeah, Naruto in his mind, and yeah, Venom eventually learned how to use Naruto's chakra. So yeah, Venom is able to use Naruto's chakra to help in any situation. And yeah, that's because Naruto read enough chakra books for Venom to know how to use it correctly. So yeah, Naruto would have asked Venom in his mind, like, Venom, see if there's any high amount of chakra nearby. And yeah, Venom would search, and yeah, he would find someone. And yeah, Venom would be like, behind you. And yeah, Naruto would quickly turn around. You see a figure about to chop Tazuna's head off. Zabuza wants to end this job quickly. Then Naruto would quickly, fuck it. And he does no seal, so he would immediately release one of his seals. And he would activate one of his seals, and this seal would have his sword inside of it. And he would grab his sword, pull it out of its... Pull it out, and then stop the blade. By pure force. And the blade, and remember, Naruto's blade is made of... If I didn't mention this before, Naruto's blade is almost indestructible. It needs someone needs a crazy amount of force to be able to break it. But Naruto also gave it, but Venom can also rebuild it. Because I gave Venom another ability that allows him to rebuild anything that he needs to, which would include weapons. So yeah. And so I was like, oh, another swordsman here. There's a swordsman here. And yeah, and Naruto is a master at swordsmanship because of the man that trained him. This person trained him to his fullest potential for swordsmanship. So yeah, Naruto like, and you're Zabuza of the Mist, the rogue ninja. And yeah, but Zabuza would jump to the water, standing on it, and so it was like, oh, so you know of me? And like, of course I do. You're in the, you're in the book that shows all the rogue ninja in their reward, in the reward for their head, dead or alive. And yeah, rude, and yeah, Kakashi like Naruto, and like Kakashi, we 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 guard Kazuna, you fight him. And yeah, Kakashi would nod his head and go straight at Zabuza. And Kakashi would still get stuck into that water prison. And yeah, Naruto would like, idiot. And yeah, Naruto would be like, Sasuke, let's do the plan. Because yeah, it was playing Naruto and Sasuke had thought of just in case their sensei got stuck inside a prison. And yeah, Sasuke would nod his head, and Naruto would then throw towards him a demon shuriken. Sasuke would grab it, and the same thing would happen. But Naruto first, yeah, then Naruto would just grab it, his sword again, and get a duplicate of. Let's just say this: every Shadow Clone of Naruto has Naruto's exact blade, but it pretty much just duplicates with each Shadow Clone. Basically, each clone is a perfect copy of him in every way. And it takes like 3, instead of 1 hit, it takes 3 hits to make the Shadow Clone poof. So, yeah. And Zelda would have to get away from the water prison, and yeah, Gashi would be set free, and the Shadow Clone would poof. And yeah, Kakashi then would go serious, and yeah, when Sasuke sees the Sharingan, he'd be like, the Sharingan, how did he get it? And yeah, Naruto would have been like, then Naruto would just flick Sasuke on the forehead and be like, calm down, Sasuke. He probably got it from one of his teammates, one of his previous teammates, and yeah, gosh, yeah, then Sasuke, like, maybe. Damn it. And yeah, Naruto would say, we'll just ask him later, alright? If we survive this, that is. And yeah, Sasuke's like, you're saying this as if we won't. And Naruto like, this rogue ninja is an A-rank rogue ninja. And yeah, Sasuke like, you have a point there. And yeah, then yeah, Haku would retrieve Zabuza and retreat, and yeah. Then they would go to Charles in his house and yeah, when the little boy said those things, yeah. Naruto got the same exact reaction. And he got the same exact reaction from Naruto. And he just stormed out and he started doing water walking because he trained enough to, before he graduated from the academy, he did do enough juggle training. But he doesn't know water walking yet, so he goes to do that. While everyone else is just waiting for Kakashi to recover. So yeah. And yeah. We skip to a week later and we see Naruto continuously working on his water walking. And we see Kakashi, Hinata, and Sasuke walking out of the house that Kazuna allowed them to stay in. until they got their mission done. And yeah, the three of them would be wondering where Naruto is because yeah, he hasn't been in that house for the whole week. And yeah. And Kakashi would actually walk towards a body of water. And he would see Naruto in the center of it, just sitting on the water like it's nothing. Like literally right on top of the water, like it's nothing. In the bottom of the body of water is very far down. So yeah, and Kakashi realizes that yeah, Naruto's just calm, just doing this like it's nothing. And yeah, Sasuke and Hinata would be amazed by Naruto because well, he's doing this without even trying. And yeah, he's using his chakra like he's just using chakra. Not bad him to do this. And yeah, during that week, he was able to do this. First with walking and then sitting down. And right now, there's just see him meditating in the middle of the body of water with no land to sit on. Sure, his clothes are gonna get wet, but yeah, he's just sitting on the body of water like it's nothing. And yeah, Kakashi's like, how good is this kid in chakra control? And yeah, Sasuke would pipe up like, before he went, Naruto told me that before he graduated, I seen one time that Naruto was walking up a tree like it was nothing. And yeah, Kakashi would like, my. And yeah, then Naruto was like, really? And yeah, Sasuke was like, yeah. It seemed like he was just doing it like it was second nature. And yeah, then Naruto's hearing, and yeah, and when you go to Naruto's perspective, and yeah, he's hearing them, so he would open his eyes and start to stand up, and yeah, the three are like, oh, I guess he heard us, and yeah, Naruto would just stand up and start walking towards him like it's literally second nature to just do it, and yeah. And yes, Kakashi could see, like, check out the bottom of Naruto's feet. Yeah. And then the moment he stepped onto the land, no more chakra was coming out of Naruto's body. So yeah, and Naruto was like, Kakashi, you still need to recover, Kakashi. So why aren't you resting? And yeah, Kakashi was like, well, I do need to keep my students, don't I? And yeah, Naruto was like, well, there's really nothing you can teach me in chakra control, but if you have any juice that I can then able to use, I'm all for it. And yeah, Kakashi was like, well, here, and you're gonna throw him a chakra paper, and well, actually, throw the three of them chakra papers. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Hinata's chakra control is very good. Like, almost, like, I'm pretty sure she would already know tree walking by now. And Sasuke wouldn't, because, well, you didn't in the original. You know, like, alright, put some chakra into these chakra papers and figure out what your guys' chakra natures are. And yeah, Naruto would, like, easy enough, and just put a little bit of chakra into it, and yeah, it would just split into two. One side of the paper would crumble up as if lightning will would do what would happen if lightning what would happen if you had a lightning chakra nature, and the other side would just crumble up as if you had a water chakra nature for Naruto. And yeah, for Hinata it would show that she had water and lightning. And Sasuke, yeah, fire and lightning. And Kakashi like, so surprising that not like, surprising. Like. And yeah, Naruto like, well, Kakashi like, here you go, Naruto, and he'll just toss him a scroll that had a few wind chakra natures. Well, wind chakra nature jutsus. And yeah, Naruto like, thank you. And yeah, he would just flicker away because yeah, which is actually no, he'll just walk away and start doing those jutsus. And yeah, and before he would do them, he would actually yeah, we skip to 2 days later, and we'd see Naruto doing a few of the jutsus. And yeah, Naruto would like, I'm gonna take a break. And yeah, Naruto would just start meditating. And yeah, when he would open his eyes, he would find himself in a sewer with Venom next to him. And yeah, Naruto would like, Venom, where are we? And yeah, Venom would like, I have no idea, partner, but it seems like we're in your mind. And yeah, Naruto would like, why is my mind like this? And yeah, Venom would like, I have no idea, but it'd be nice for you to change it. And Naruto would like, how about? And then he would change it to a big forest. Yeah, Venom would like, yeah, this is much better. And Naruto would like, yeah, I really like the forest. And yeah, Naruto, yeah, then both Venom and Naruto would hear some would since would actually no Naruto would like, well, since we're here, let's see where the Nine Tails is at. And yeah, Venom like, why not? And yeah, they would start walking around Naruto's mindscape, which is now a big forest with a big open field in the center of it. And yeah, then both Venom and Naruto would see a big cage with a nine-tails fox in it. And yeah, the nine-tails was like, what do you want, Brett? And yet Naruto would just be like, rude much? Then when Kurama saw Venom, he was like, who? No, he was like, what are you? And yeah, Naruto would just sit down, and Venom would just sit right beside Naruto. And yeah, inside Naruto's mind, Venom is in this form right here. So yeah, Venom was like, I am a symbiote, and I have a symbiosis. I have a equal relationship with your host, Nine Tails. And yeah, Naruto would be like, Yeah, then Naruto just fuck, like, bunk, like, just hit Venom on the top of his head, like, be nice, be nice, Venom. And yeah, Venom, like, fine, fine. And yeah, Nine Tails is like, it looks like he got you on a leash. And yeah, Naruto would just be like, no. And then both Venom and Naruto would say at the same time, no. And yeah, Naruto with a more angry tone would say that. And yeah, Kurama would actually raise a brow at this. And yeah, like, And yeah, Naruto would just say this. If Venom wanted to, he could eat one of my organs. And I would die. And if the books that I've read about not each tail beast, if their vessel dies, they die for a little bit and come back after a few years. And yet, nine tails is like, you're smarter than you look, Brent. And yet, Naruto was like, yeah. Well, I don't care what happened. I don't care what you do as long as you don't try anything. As long as you don't try anything funny, I don't care what happens. And Venom tried to be nice to Nine Tails. And for you, QB, and just to make it, just so you can feel more comfortable here, Naruto would snap his fingers, and the cage would disappear, but a collar would appear, will wrap around Kurama's neck, and a seal would be on it. And yeah, Kurama like, and yeah, Naruto would be like, would you rather, because and Kurama would be growling about the collar, and yeah, Naruto would be like, would you rather be in a cage, QB? And yeah, Kurama would be like, no, but this is annoying. And yeah, Naruto would be like, until we can trust each other, I will not allow you to go free. I will not allow you to be completely free. But at least be grateful I am not like your previous hosts, vessels. At least be grateful that I'm giving you this much space to roam. Unlike, and I'm pretty sure my mother wouldn't even let you be this free. And yeah, the Nine Tails would actually like, would be angry, but would have to agree because yeah, it was literally just stuck onto a big ball of red energy in Kushina. So yeah. And yeah, Naruto like, now if you actually now, unlike your other vessels, once I die, you will have to carry him for a while. I know both of you won't like it, but you will have to. If you... Actually, no. Naruto wouldn't say that part. Naruto would be like... Now, if you ever do get lonely and actually want to talk to someone, since I'm betting the previous Jinchurikis that you had didn't want you speaking or let you roam around at least a bit. Just speak to me if you ever get lonely and want to talk to at least someone. Or talk to them. I don't care who you talk to. As long as you don't try to take over my body or do something stupid. Because the moment you do something stupid, I'm restraining you a little bit more. Each time you do something stupid, I'm putting you in more restraints. Do you hear me, QB? And yeah, but fine. Yeah, Naruto, like, now that we got that out of the way, I really don't need your chakra, but if I ever get on the edge of death, I know you'll try to keep me alive as long as possible. Yeah, then Naruto would just hop out of his mindscape, and yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it off on that. If you like this, like, subscribe, and comment for more. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace, and remember, if you guys guess correctly the ship for this, I'll let whoever gets this ship right choose my next what if for either what if Deku or what if Naruto. So, see you guys next time. Peace.